Hello everybody, it is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode number 131 of Constructing Los Angeles. What is up guys, how is everybody doing? We are back for episode 131 today. Last episode was the awesome recap. Thank you guys very much for supporting that. Hopefully that'll get you guys caught up on the series and what we've been doing. We're back for some building today. We're also going to have a question of the day. And before we start guys, I just want to give a quick late thanks to you guys because yesterday was Thanksgiving and I didn't get a chance to upload videos, spending time with relatives. I just wanted to come on here and, say that I'm very thankful for you guys coming out and checking out my channel every day. It means a lot to me that you guys come out here and show all your support and stuff like that. And there's just so many of you, and I really appreciate that, guys. So I just want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all you guys to be watching my videos every day. It's pretty cool to have such a big audience. So thanks a lot, guys. And let's go ahead and get started with the builds. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit quiet on the quiet side this episode since the Lags household is jam-packed with people right now. So I don't want any of them hearing me talk in my room and be like, why is that guy talking to himself right now? So yeah, but the show must go on. We must continue to record some CLDs even when there's relatives over. So let's go ahead and get started. So last episode guys, we were working on the stadium. Well, 2 episodes ago, 129. We're here on 131, and I've done quite a few things in between episodes that we'll kind of get to in a second. But of course I'm going to continue to work on the stadium. That's kind of been our main objective last few episodes, so we're going to get right into that in a second. But I do want to get to these updates as far as what we're going to cover on this episode. So front of the stadium, as you can see, I copied our curve over here to this side of the stadium. So this is coming along pretty good, like really good actually. So I'm loving this. This is looking great right now. So basically, I added the trees out front. I added some flags, kind of like just three flags. The 2 team colors and then a white flag up there. So I guess really all 3 team colors, because I guess you can count white as a team color, which is fine because somebody's got to have road games. I don't know where we would play. Maybe one of you subscribers can have a city out there that the juggernaut Los Angeles Laggers can travel to. We're undefeated, by the way, so you can have some stiff competition. I also added these little like curving grass things that kind of line the corner of the stadium, which I think is a great feature. You guys got to let me know about the fountain, though. The fountain I'm not so sure about. I built one fountain, so if we kind of take a step back here. I built one fountain on the right side, and I left it blank on the other side. I don't know if I should keep the fountain or not. When I built it, I thought it'd be a really good idea, but it doesn't look as good as I expected. I think that might just be the color of the water. City texture pack water is a little bit weird looking. It's a little bit too turquoisey. I don't know, like I don't know. I guess it's like kind of cyan green or blue. I don't really know what kind of color this is, but it doesn't really look that realistic, is what I'm trying to say. So when you have like fountains like that, they just kind of look like a kind of like a green lightsaber or something like that. So, or I don't know why I keep saying green. It's clearly blue. I'm not colorblind. You don't have to worry about that. I'm just for whatever reason thinking that this is green. It's not green. It's blue. It's clearly blue. I'm looking right at it. It's blue. It's blue. It's blue. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. What else did I do in between episodes? Oh yeah, I added this right here. This nice curving design going up, which is nice and pretty. Did the same thing on the other side, so it's starting to come together. I think this side of the stadium is really coming along, and you know what it does look like a little bit. It's starting to look like Lambeau Field a little bit, so that's kind of good because the Green Bay Packers do have the green and yellow, so having it kind of look like Lambeau Field kind of makes sense, right? So I like that. It's kind of unintentional, but it does look a little bit like Lambeau, so that's good. And if we come on the inside, which is I don't know what exactly we're going to be doing today. I have plans. I have like 4 or 5 different things I want to work on, so we'll just kind of have to decide which one I actually ultimately work on. But yeah, the inside coming along. Over here, I kind of added the staircase on the other side. The area where I've done the most work is over here, though. So we have a staircase going up from the 2nd level to the first level to the 2nd level, and then we have a staircase down here which takes you from the ground level to the 1st level of seats. We have these pillars here. This is going to be an entrance to like the team shop, like where you can get all your merchandise and jerseys and things like that. So that's going to be that spot, and I'm going to add a little bit more color on that wall for the team colors. And yeah, this is coming along pretty nicely. So I think what I want to do is continue the theme of the staircase. I kind of took this up. We had a press box here that I kind of, I guess, trimmed down a little bit. So I am going to trim this down, make it a little bit smaller just to fit the staircases. And then over here, I'm going on the other side of the mezzanine level over there where my cursor is. That's where we're going to add a whole big gigantic press box one of these days. So let's go ahead and get started. The stadium coming along great. I know I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made, and hopefully one day this thing will be done. It shouldn't take too long, actually. I've been kind of powering through this thing, so quite happy with the way it's coming along. So we'll just kind of keep rolling with it. I'm kind of on a torrid pace right now, so I'm going to get rid of some of this since we're going to have to make room for a tunnel. So that's going to be something we got to do here. This is going to be a little bit tricky since it's you know, kind of hard to kind of. I should have done this beforehand, but I guess a year ago it didn't really cross my mind to make sure that each level is connecting to each other. I don't know. I guess I thought I was going to do that at a later point. So we're at that point now, guys. So let's go ahead and do it. And I'm still going to use snow. A lot of people suggested that I should convert the world to PC and then, you know, replace all the snow with a different color block, but you know, and obviously it makes a lot of sense, but you know, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm really interested in building this world 100% from scratch on Xbox. I love PC Minecraft, but I feel that building this world 100% on Xbox is going to be a worthwhile thing to do. So that is the plan, guys. I'm going to stick to 100% on Xbox, and I think we've talked about this before, so yeah. And to get to today's question of the day, that's right, we are back doing questions of the day since we took a couple episodes off from that, and we are back. And today we have a very good question, and the question of the day is, what games on your second channel are you thinking about recording? By the way, love your videos, and can you put this in the next Q&A? So we actually are putting this in the next Q&A. Well, technically, it's a question of the day episode, so thank you very much for that question. Let's go ahead and answer it. So I chose this question because it's been on my mind recently, and it's nice that I got a question about it. And that is second channel. So if you guys are not aware, I have a second channel that I post games besides Minecraft on. However, I've been kind of neglecting that channel recently, not really by intention, but I just, you know, haven't had time to do anything on it since I've been really busy with school and, you know, this channel. So it hasn't had I haven't really uploaded on there in quite a few weeks. So since I did a Pokemon Let's Play on there, and when I finished that, I haven't really done much since. So my plan is to get back to that soon, and you know, this question kind of relates to that, so that's why I chose it. As far as the games that I want to play on my second channel, really, this is kind of a question directed more towards you guys than it is to me. I'm curious. I asked this on Twitter a few days ago, but I'm curious to see what the mass majority of you guys are interested in watching. So if you want to leave some comments, as well as your question of the day submissions about what games you would be interested in watching me play on my second channel, then that would be great for me. I do plan on heading to GameStop one of these days and getting GTA 5 for Xbox One, since I want to play it on the next generation console. So one of these days I'm going to be getting around to taking a trip to GameStop. So I'll definitely play that, since that was a major request on Twitter that I should play some GTA on next gen. So that has been noted. I'm gonna trade in a bunch of games. I actually have some old Xbox One games that I don't play to be traded in on at GameStop, I guess. So I have like old Call of Duty Ghosts and like NBA. I suck at NBA 2K, so I'm not gonna be playing that, guys. It's gonna be embarrassing watching me to play that. Oh my gosh, I can use like LeBron James and NBA 2K, and I'll still get my butt kicked by Tyler. So NBA is not my thing, but I'm definitely gonna get GTA 5 for next gen, as well as trade in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I have Battlefield 4 that I want to trade in, and I think one other game I have to trade in. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some decent money back for that, so I can get GTA 5 for maybe like $30 instead of 50, which would be great. So I'll be doing that pretty soon, guys. So I will be playing some next gen GTA 5 to answer that question, but also to kind of like be sure to leave your comments. Let me know what you guys want me to play on my second channel. I can do like, you know, computer games or something like that, like some like fun mini games. I don't know. You guys got to give me suggestions, because there's a lot of things that I could do, but I want to know what you guys want to see. So do let me know about that, and we'll see what we can do. So yeah, thank you very much for that question. If you want to leave your question of the day submissions, feel free to write a unique question in the comment section, or on Twitter you can tweet at me a question if you feel like it. Any way you want to do it is fine with me. So yeah, thank you for that question. And let's go ahead and keep on going here with the stadium. So what I'm doing right now is kind of just making a little entrance to the second level. And, you know, I didn't really realize this earlier, but the second level is really kind of close to the first level. I only have to make like there's only 2 stairs that take it up to the third level here, so that's good. So not too much space being taken up. All this stuff needs to be kind of patched up here. This is a little bit, you know, tricky, so we're gonna have to fix this up. I'm thinking actually I might even go like this. I might just take this in one extra block here. This might be better since it doesn't cut off these seats, and I don't really like that. And it does the same thing below, so this might be a better way to do this. All right, so let's take this out here. And obviously yesterday couldn't get around to making a video, guys. A little bit of a Thanksgiving festivities here at the Lags household, so yeah, had to do all that stuff and had relatives over, so I didn't have time, but it was a good time. So I'm glad hopefully you guys had a good holiday as well and all that stuff. So, and you got off the internet for a day to spend time with your family. What's family? You know what I mean? What server is that? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take this all the way down, and I was actually able to work on the stadium quite a bit the other night for the first time in a while. It's been nice having a few days off here from school. I don't know if you guys have really noticed or not, but I've been kind of stressed about it lately. So sorry if that kind of comes across in the videos. It's trying not to let it affect anything, but I've had a busy schedule with college, so it's been taking its toll. And yeah, it's been nice to have a few days off here, last few days to just chill and play some Minecraft. So gotten a lot of stuff done in the stadium, which is nice. I'm looking forward to having this thing finished. Hopefully I'll try to get it done by the time winter break comes around, so maybe like a month from now, maybe even earlier than that. And speaking of sleeping, well, I actually didn't say anything about that, but we're gonna sleep because we need to do that. So we just fill this in and let's put a bed down. Let's do it. All right, so let's see. And yeah, that's another reason why I haven't, whoa, my thing just went flying, my pop filter. Anyway, another reason why I haven't really been around to making second channel vids is I'm like grinding, trying to get videos out for this channel and still trying to get my schoolwork done and stuff like that. So I love recording on my second channel because it's fun to take a break from Minecraft. Being able to record on the second channel allows me to play games besides Minecraft, which is fun for me. So when I get back to that, it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that because I want to play some other games. I want to play some GTA again. I haven't played GTA in like a month. That's like one of my favorite games on Xbox 360. And it's gonna be cool having it on next gen. I don't really know what the features are. I heard that there's some new cars and things like that, and obviously the first person mode is something that's pretty intriguing. So I'm excited to play it, and I know a lot of you guys are GTA fans since we've done GTA subscriber world nights before in the past. So I know a lot of you guys out there are big fans of the game. So if you want to, subscribe to my second channel if you're not already. We already have a bunch of subscribers over there, so I think the second channel has like at least 11 or 12,000 subscribers last time I checked. So if you're not subscribed or if you're new to the channel and you want to check out my second channel for some more content, feel free. However, I can't really promise anything lately since really the only thing on there right now is my Pokemon Let's Play, which was so fun, so fun. I played a ROM hack of Pokemon. It was a blast. And there's also some GTA stuff on there already from Xbox 360, so check that out if you so choose. It's all up to you. All right, so we're gonna take this across here, and this press box is going to stay. I just want to make sure I make that clear. This is going to be here still. It's just going to be a little bit smaller, so that's a thing. And also, I need to add these little laptop thing designs here, which I love. I love this. This is a great feature of the City Texture Pack. You can sit here. We discussed this last time. It's so cool. I love sitting here. It feels like you're the commentator of the game, and that's something that's like really cool. Like I would love to have that job, like be a commentator for like sports and stuff like that. It's a tough job though, but that would be something really cool. I'm not aspiring to do that, but just thinking about it, that would be really cool to do, to like call the sports games and stuff like that. That would be the bomb. All right, so we're gonna take this up, and this last row here will probably get destroyed, probably. And I might even make like a the staircase run down the middle instead of the side over here, just because we're changing it up a little bit. And the snow is the snow. We'll just deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so this is looking good. I think that is pretty solid. That's probably as good as it's gonna get in terms of a nice, easy entrance to the upper deck. And the great thing is we can do the exact same design on the other side of the stadium. So this stadium is very similar to the castle in the aspect that I can kind of build one side and then pretty much just mirror it to the other side. And by the way, up here, this thing is supposed to be like one of those like awnings that kind of go above the upper deck just in case it's like pouring rain or something. I don't know. I actually don't know why those are there. It might be to like hold sound in to make the stadium louder. I don't know, but that's there, and it's not done, obviously. I just kind of started a model for it. I have no idea how it's going to look when it's done. So that's going to be something that's going to be kind of cool to build, but who knows how it'll turn out. So let's see. Do I want to add that? I don't know. I'm trying to make like a design here, so I don't want people like walking around up here like, whoa, yeah, and just like jumping off the ledge. That would be terrible. So yeah, I need to make sure that doesn't happen. So I gotta like design something here that will prevent people from doing such a thing. So maybe this won't be a good spot for this. I definitely should take this across though. You know what? I have a plan. I'm going to take like a barricade across right here like this, and you know, I just want it so if someone walks through here, they can still get up to this level, but they're still not gonna like die if they come up to this part. So let's see, how about we get rid of this layer here, get rid of this, take this up to here, and then we can even get rid of this, and then you know, this is gonna work. This is gonna work great, because then you can kind of come into the stadium from the upper deck. You can turn the corner and walk up. You can make a little turn and then continue to walk up to the top layer. You can get all the way up to these nosebleed seats, which is gonna be good. So yeah, that I mean, obviously that needs a little bit more of a tweak, but for right now that looks pretty solid. I'll roll with that. I'll kind of develop a better style for that later, but that's perfectly good for now. What do we want to do here? You know what? We have some extra space here, so let's just fill it in. Why not? Can't hurt. Just to fill this space in so it's out of the way. Alright, so we'll get this all filled in here, and then we'll move on to something else. I have another thing that I want to work on. There's a lot of things that I need to work on in the stadium, but, you know, at least we're working on one thing at a time. This has been really refreshing last few episodes to have, I guess, just one thing to work on. It's been great for me. I've been able to really focus on the stadium and get a lot of stuff done the last few days on it, so that's been really helpful, kind of taking back that old approach that I had where you kind of just do one thing at a time. You know, do the cliche, take it one thing at a time. You know how the athletes always say, we'll take it one day at a time. That's pretty much what I'm doing. It's actually, believe it or not, it actually works, guys. All right, so yeah, we got that. And let's go over here to this side of the stadium. So one thing I want to show you guys, if my controller will let me fly fast. If you come over here, we're going to kind of stand in the middle of this row here. Make it a little bit symmetrical so we can see all the way across. And boom, look at that. So we kind of have the tunnel there, which is perfect. There's going to be an exactly identical tunnel on the other side. This is going to be perfect. I love it. So if you guys notice that the stadium on this side has been trimmed a little bit, and the way to really kind of grasp what I mean by this is kind of coming over to this side now and turning around. So it's not trimmed on that side yet, but it is trimmed on this side. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm planning on doing. So over here, I kind of just broke up. Let's take an aerial view, I guess, from a distance. So over there is the original design, which is just no good. Not a big fan. Over here, we're building a brand new awesome design, and it's going to eventually get copied over there, but this is going to be much, much better over here. So let's go ahead and just start to lay this out. So I'm going to get out some pillared quartz real quick just as some support quartz. I'm going to replace that. Then we're going to take this up and bring this down to the lower level here. Right here. I'm very sorry to the person who's sitting on this bench here. You know, we'll give you a discount on your season tickets. Or maybe I'll just get rid of this seat entirely. So, because this one isn't all that bad. This one is you know, at least bearable. As you get further up, it gets a little bit better. But I would say best seats in the house. It doesn't get much better than the press box. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It does not get much better. Especially if it's in the middle here. That's a pretty nice view. Even maybe the 50-yard line might be good. It's like maybe like right here. Yeah, oh, this is a pretty nice view as well. So I don't think you can really go wrong on the first level here. But there are some seats that are a little bit not so good. This one's alright. It's hard to make a stadium that's perfect to, you know, Minecraft proportions. Like, for example, up here, you're not going to really see a whole lot of the field. It's hard to slope a stadium in Minecraft compared to real life because the upper deck is a little bit more sloped than it is in real life. So, or a little bit less sloped than it is in real life, but that's fine. It looks fine for Minecraft, so I don't have any problems with it. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to what I wanted to do for the rest of this episode. So let me just kind of get rid of this snow pillar here. Again, we're revamping this design, so don't worry about it if I'm breaking stuff, like in mass breaking of things. It's all good. I'm not griefing. I grief the world more than anybody else, so it's all good. Let's see. So my plan is here's the ultimate goal, people. Let's see if we can come together here and build something pretty nice. So I want to take like some stone out here, and I want to build, I guess, kind of a balcony. Kind of. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. But let's just roll with it and see how this goes. All right. So it's gonna kind of come around this angle here, turn the corner. I'm gonna have some full glass blocks. I could use glass panes. I'm gonna see how the full glass blocks work first, and if I don't like them, I can switch out for glass panes. So this is gonna be our railing, and you know, kind of this is gonna be one heck of a view for a stadium. Well, who knows? This might turn into something else besides water, which is something we've discussed in the past and we'll get back to later. So like that, right? And we're gonna do this on both levels. So this is gonna come down here and do the same thing, and then I'm gonna kind of slope up the sides. How far does this go out? We're perfect. Goes out 3 blocks into the gray wall. Alright, so I've been trying my best to add other colors to the stadium. I think that's been evident on the other side. We added some yellow and some green. So this side is going to be a little bit more stale. But we'll add some more color once we get to that point. But we're really just focusing on the main design first. Once we get that squared away, we can add as much color as we possibly want. Alright, so there we go. Let's see how that's looking. This is going to be better. Alright, so we have that. And I'm thinking, what if we actually could add some color right now, actually. What if we did something like this? Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, breaking blocks I don't want to break. Story of my life with this modded controller. So what if we took a little yellow beam through here for just the sake of doing it? How would this look? I feel like this has the potential to actually be something kind of cool. Let's just roll with it and see how it goes. Oh, did the same thing again. Fail. And maybe we'll take it up to like right there. And we can even put some quartz on top of that, kind of just to seal it off. Let's see. How would that look? You know, that's actually not bad. Adds a little bit of color. Just a subtle amount of color, which is fine with me. I like that. That's good. So, obviously, when you're kind of walking through this level, you can come up to the edge here and, you know, have a nice view of the sunset. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Lined up so well for me. The same thing for this level. And then as far as, you know, all this ugliness, it's going to get covered up. I'll kind of show you what I'm going to be doing with that. It's something very similar to the other side. I'm just going to kind of shape it and kind of turn it into like a nice curve like we did here. Like on this side, it looks nice and clean. It's going to be the exact same thing on the other side, so you don't have to worry about that, guys. So that's where I'm going to conclude today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm very thankful for all you guys coming out and checking out the video. We're in that Thanksgiving spirit. So hopefully you guys had a good holiday. And if you want to give this video a like, that would mean a lot. You know, continue to support the series like you guys always do. Leave your CLD question of the day submissions in the comment section below. It has been Dangeles. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.